obviously very key to what Graham's talking about is the integration and the ability to plug and play various components in and out of your system, giving you that flexibility to respond to changing demands. And that was everything he was talking about. The file standards, the APIs are all tools that help you do that. We've touched on desktop browsing both in the MAM and in the underlying technology now. Helps you get more people involved. It still amazes me that lots of organisations have a large number of people working in television who don't actually have the television on their desktop computer. And it still seems to be quite a novel thing. Desktop production tools or whatever are a big buzzword, but it's still quite a novel thing in many organisations. And it seems to me in this day and age, anybody working in television should expect to be able to view all their video, even rough cut it, just like you'd expect to be able to open a Word document or a spreadsheet. You work in television, you should be able to have it there on your computer. And making sure that happens is the way of a way of embracing your whole organisation. And we've touched on this embedding of metadata within the media files. Lots and lots of interesting conversations about embedding metadata. People say, oh, no, we mustn't do that because once you embed it and it changes, then it's frozen and that's bad. On the other side, you embed it in the media file, you archive it, you know that that file is self-describing, you pull it out of that archive in 20 years' time and you can work out what it is. If the metadata was only in an asset management system, sorry, Serena, only. I'm sure it will look after the metadata very well. If that file gets separated from the system that's managing it, having some degree of self-description is very, very useful. So lots of arguments for and against embedding. I would say it's not either or. Do some of it. Some of the metadata doesn't change over time. Put that in there so that you know what that file is. It makes your archive that much more rugged. So we've covered our 5 key messages. We've talked about the quality of the content and how we're going to drive that to allow us to do that repurposing. We've talked about the metadata and how that's going to enable our automation at the end of the process. We've started to touch on this whole thing about changing the production philosophy and avoiding the production silos. Talked quite a bit about the integration questions and how you can plug and play various best-of-breed products and take a product that one particular user wants and integrate it into your facility very quickly so that you can do some new feature that he wants to deal with. And of course, we've talked about the change of the whole philosophy and embracing everybody in your organisation. So we've touched on those and we'll touch on them some more.